We'll cook it for about 3 to 4 hours. When it is well cooked, then we will now move it to the digester.
So this is how palm oil looks like from that
this
process.
Is the purpose.
Okay.
This is how we started the processing.
Okay. Good afternoon, hi beautiful people. Hope you're doing amazingly well. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like the video and you leave your sweet comment down below. If you're subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for always coming back and watch my videos. I see you all. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate. God bless you. So today I'm in Ondo State, a local government area called Owo, and this is where I've come so that I can show you more about palm oil. Nigeria produces a lot of palm oil and they also consume it and they love palm oil. Palm oil is very healthy. Even when you cook it with your food, it makes the food colorful and also very healthy. So I have come to this local area where they produce palm oil, locally produced. As you know, there are others who produce in factory, but I wanted to show you a local way of how they produce palm oil. So I'm in our local government. This is where I am, and this is where they are doing in their local way to produce palm oil. Do you love palm oil? Well, there you have it. Today you are going to see of how they make palm oil. Come along with me. So I've met the director of this place, the one who is in charge of this place, and I would like to introduce him to my channel so that you can know more about him and know this place. Kindly introduce yourself, sir.
Oh, I am Mr. Mohammed Lawal from our local government. We deal on palm oil production. And to produce oil, the process begins from the farm. We'll go to the farm, we'll harvest. If the pantry is not tall, we harvest with axe, cutlasses. But if it is tall, we use climbing rope to climb up and drop the bunch. Thereafter, so the women will gather the bunches, then we'll bring it with a vehicle. On getting to the factory, we will drop the bunches. Then we will use us to tear the big bunches into four pieces. Like the one we did last, and we've shaked them. You can see the refuse here.
Okay.
The
So
refuse,
this is from the farm now. This is how you bring it.
yes, this is how when we bring them to the factory, we tear them with us. Then we allow it to ferment for about
This is how it looks like.
yes. Then after 4 or 5 days, it will now ferment and the whole fruits will loose.
Okay.
Then
After
we will now
5 days.
after 5-6 days, it will now ferment. Then we will shake it with cutlass. Then this is where we have our filter. We will filter it. When we filter it, this is the dirt that always come out from it.
Okay, let me ask you something, sir. So when you bring from the farm, this is where you take it so that it can stay for about 5 to 7
5
days.
days, yes.
So from there, you bring it where this is where you shake it.
Yes.
This thing,
Yes.
you shake from
We
here.
shake it from here. Then we will load it inside the pot.
Okay.
So
Okay, now it has been filtered, it has
yeah.
fermented. We go to the pot where they put it. So this is the pot. Wow.
This is the pot.
So this is the pot, sir.
The pot is known as the sterilizer.
Okay. So this pot down here, there is fire.
It's known as the sterilizer. So we sterilize, that is, parboil it. We'll cook it for about 3 to 4 hours. When it is well cooked, then we will now move it to the digester.
So this is how palm oil looks like from that
this
process.
Is the purpose.
Okay.
This is how we started the processing.
Okay.
So after parboiling, we now move it to the digester.
Okay, let's go to the digester. After we parboil it, we move to the digester. So this is the digester.
This is the digester. So
what does the digester do?
The digester will mix it, then pound it so that it will be easy to press out the oil. Okay. You can see that the one that has been pounded here now is bringing out oil. Then from here, we will now move it to the presser.
So let me ask you, sir. So this digester
is powered by this engine.
Okay, okay. You power it with this
by
region.
yes.
You digest it. You bring
We
it here. So,
connect it with a belt,
mhm,
so it will digest out.
mhm,
Then from digesting, it will now move to the presser.
okay.
You
So
can look, you can see the
after
presser
after
behind
you
you.
sterilize it, this is sterilizer. You bring it to the digester. This is the place now, the second place from where we started. What I can see is a process of how they make palm oil. That sweet palm oil you consume, oh, it has a process from the farm, from the farmer, the person who has farmed it, for someone to collect it. If you are the one who is farming, you can also do it yourself. If you are not the one who is farming it, you can buy from someone. So from there, they bring it here. When they bring it here, they also keep it aside, they select, so that it can stay there for about 7 days. That's like a week. From there, they separate it so that it can be okay. Then after doing that and after fermentation, they bring it here where they sterilize it and there is fire. From sterilization, they make sure it is okay. They bring it here to digest. So what I can see is a process of making palm oil. And this is the local way of how people make palm oil here in Nigeria. If you consume palm oil in your country, how do you do the process? Or you only know about the factory side, or when you consume the palm oil, you don't know how it's done. That's the reason why today I've come to this place. It's a local area. I'm in Ondo State, our local government. I wanted to show you how palm oil is done. Palm oil is very healthy, good, very good for consumption, and that is the process so far. This is where we have reached up to this place where it is called digester. This is the local way of doing it. They also do it in a factory way, and this is how they do it here. And I'm very happy to be here to know where the palm oil come from. Sir, from here, from the digester, where do we go?
We
Take
now
us,
go
sir.
to
Okay.
the presser.
This is the presser, sir. Okay.
This is the local presser
Mhm.
fabricated by me.
Okay.
But in some companies, you have hydraulic pressers. Or this one, I fabricated it, designed it to suit the job. So when we move the pounded fruits inside the filter, then we slot it under the presser. Then we will now pump the hydraulic jack. It will now press out the oil to the
Okay.
bowl here.
So this is where the final oil is. After pressuring it from here, it is pressed very well. So this is the final oil. For how long does it take to press so that you can have the final product, sir?
It doesn't take a long time to press it, because the moment sometimes we in a tank we used to have about 13 15 pressers.
Mhm.
Then that is not the end of the job. After pressing the oil out, we will now turn it back inside the pot.
Okay, so that you can continue
Mm.
to cook it.
Then,
So far now, we have already seen one result of palm oil from the process we started up to where we are now. We have started to see the result of pressing the palm oil to be where we are. We can see the oil fast here. So from getting the oil here from the presser, where do we go for? Where do we go, sir?
the oil will then be
I
transferred.
wish there's someone who could press it. I see how it is pressed, but I can see it's a process.
Yeah.
It's a process now. I can see they are doing it. This is how they press there. So from there,
We will
you
now
take us
return
to
it.
the
We
next
will now
place.
return it
This is a huge
inside.
place. They are working here.
We will return it inside the pot again.
Okay.
And the
After,
process of putting the oil back into on top of the fire is known as the process of you call it clarification.
okay. When you remove oil from the pressure
From
there,
the presser,
you bring it
you
back
back to
to
the
fire.
pot to
And why are
fire.
you bringing it back to fire? And you have already burned
To clarify it
it.
and separate the sludge from the liquid oil.
Okay.
Then we'll now still put fire, we'll boil it. After boiling it for about 30 minutes, 1 hour, then we'll remove the fire. We allow it to settle. Then the sludge will then be separated from the liquid oil. Then we can now remove that oil. Then the sludge will dump the sludge elsewhere.
Oh, so that they are
Mm.
on that side where
Yes,
my
yes.
cameraman is showing you the
Mm.
sludge.
Mhm.
Okay.
So Then after that, if it is the oil you consume within a week, then it is ready for market.
Okay.
But if you want to store it for some time, maybe 3 months, 6 months, you will still turn the oil inside the pot,
Oh,
because at that stage
mhm.
it is still having a percentage of water.
Okay, sir. Let me understand this. After the oil is already done, we are
Mm,
here and we have purified the
mm,
oil
mm,
and it's already okay for
mm,
to consume it for
mm,
human
mm,
consumption.
mm.
You still you can still burn it again because
Yeah,
they still have some oil,
yeah.
some water.
Yeah, because it is still having a percentage of water, you return the oil. After pouring the sludge out of the pot, you wash the pot clean, then you now pour the oil inside that pot.
Okay.
Then you now add a little fire so that all the little percentage of water inside it will dry off.
Okay.
Then you now have a complete fuel of palm oil.
Okay.
If you want to store that, you can store for a year and a half, and the taste will not change.
So palm oil you can preserve it for a very long time. It
Of
will
course.
depend on how the oil is heat very well.
Heated, yeah, of course.
Okay.
So
Okay. Now, sir, let's work like this so that you can tell me more about yourself. When did you start this business? I would like to know. When you see someone doing let's stand here, sir, doing a good business like this, at least I would like to know when you started this business, sir. For how long have you been doing this business?
well, I've been in the business for about 32 years now,
Okay, sir.
and the business is very profitable. It is reliable, and it covers almost the whole year.
Okay.
Because if you have a palm plantation, it is, I would say, it is a life security,
Okay.
because it survive all dry season, and then it produce throughout the year. Though it has a major season, which is March, April, May, but after those major season, you still be getting from the plantation, especially if you establish a plantation of about 1,000 to 1,005 or 2,000 stand.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
You-
sir. So this is a business you have done for 32 years. Bravo for that. 32 years is a long time. So you have your own plantation, sir.
Yeah, I have my own plantation, and I think from there I am living fine.
Wow.
I I was in the business before I married, and my children are doing fine. Most of them are graduate now, and some are still in the higher institution.
Wow.
So I would advise anybody to go into that business, because it
Okay.
is very profitable, and oil itself is a valuable product both for in companies and local consumption.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you so much, sir. As you can see, he's telling us more of where he has come from up to where he has reached. He can say the business is good. He started small, now he's doing very well, and he's depending on the business. As he has said, is very profitable. So, in case you're thinking of maybe starting this palm oil business, you can start it because it's also profitable. You get some money from it. So, it's a good business. Thank you so much, sir, for welcoming us to your factory. You are doing well. I walk around as I see what people are doing here. It's a big place, and I'm so grateful for welcoming us. I don't know what
You are
is this. I
welcome.
wanted to ask you what is this.
Okay.
Yeah, what is this, sir?
This is palm kernel.
Okay.
Is the byproduct of the oil processing,
Mhm.
and it also form a raw material for another factory.
So palm oil is not palm trees. It's not only palm oil
It's
they
not only
produce.
it's not only palm oil.
Mhm.
It is a food chain,
Okay.
because after getting the oil, you will select the kernel. We now move it to the section where we will do the cracking. So we can move to where we have a cracker.
Okay.
We'll crack the kernel,
Mhm.
then we'll do the separating.
Mhm.
After separating, the kernel is now moved to companies where they crush.
Mhm.
They either crush and mill vegetable oil from it,
Mhm.
or crush and we use the liquid for making soap.
Okay.
So, but we do the cracking and sell to them.
Okay.
Mm.
That's very nice. Imagine from one tree you can get so many benefits from one tree. That is so amazing. So I am very, very happy. Maybe I go back there so that I can see. As I've told you, there is a lot that is happening here. It's process after process. So many things are going on here so that we can get palm oil. We see what is happening. And had said I wanted to see how it is done. Yeah, how it is done. And there are so many byproducts of this palm oil. You see that one, there is something that you do use with it. There is also more, sir. I would like to ask you, what is this, sir? What do you make from this?
Okay, this is the fibers.
Okay.
After milling, I think the palm fruit itself stores the oil in the, what do you call it? Maybe the edo cap. I mean the outer part of the palm is where the oil is gotten from. So it is in this fiber the oil comes out from. The palm oil comes
So
out
the
from.
palm oil come from the fiber?
It comes out from the fiber.
Wow. Me, I
So
was thinking it's those round seeds.
no, it comes out from the fiber.
Wow.
So the moment we finish pressing the oil out, we will we will separate the kernel from the fiber. Then the fiber is then used to make fire to cook further fruits.
Hey, hey, hey. Can you imagine? There's nothing that you are losing from this work. It's profit plus profit because even the fiber themselves, you can use it for fire to fuel what you are cooking there. That is the palm oil. Make sure the palm oil comes out. Wow, this is amazing. Today is a very big lesson for me. I've learned a lot that if I was sitting in a class, I could not have learned it. But being here on the ground in this place, I've learned a lot about palm oil, how it is done, the benefits, and the things that come out from it, from the oil to the soap to so many other things that come from here. Even the fiber itself, you can use it for fire. There is kernel there, you can break and get another type of oil. My goodness, that's a lot. I've really learned a lot. Thank you so much, sir, for welcoming me to this place. I'm very, very grateful. I've learned a lot. Let me come out now. I've learned a lot from this place. Yeah, that is amazing. Daddy, come here so that maybe you can tell people where you are. Maybe someone would like to oil. Sas, you sell oil. Yeah, you sell oil, Abby.
Oh, I sell oil.
Yeah, so
Because I produce and
yes,
sell.
yes. So in case someone is looking for oil, maybe you can tell them where you are.
Of course, I am in Owo local government in Ondo State. And when you get to Owo, you come to ADP headquarters. Then from there, you ask of Mr. Lawal, the oil processor. Then they will take you to my office here. And whatever you need, as far as oil product is concerned, I will help you out.
Maybe you can give your phone number because someone can get lost on the way. They can
Okay.
call you.
Hey, if you want to call me on the line, is 070 38 54 54 54.
Okay, say it again, sir.
070 38 54 54 54.
Thank you so much, sir. I had an amazing time here. Wow, I'm sweating, but it's worth the sweat. The sweat is worth. Yeah, I've learned a lot. As I've told you, it's amazing to see. You know, when you see what you consume, where it comes from, you feel so good that you are contented that what you are consuming is going through a certain process before it reaches you. And I've learned a lot from my Mr. Rawal here. That is so wonderful. Thank you so much. If you have come along with me up to this far, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe so that you can learn more of what I'm doing here in Nigeria. There are so many beautiful and wonderful things happening here, and I'd like to continue to show you more. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you have not clicked the notification bell, kindly click the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video like this one, you will see it. Don't forget to like the video. A lot is happening in this farm. As you can see, everybody is busy doing what they are supposed to do. And I'm noting in this farm that there are so many people who are working, whether it's women, young people, yeah, men. People are very, very busy. Some are pressing, some are selecting, some are making sure everything is in order and it is clean. And I learned a lot from this place. As I said, being in a classroom, I could not have learned this. I had an honor to visit this farm, and I'm so grateful for what I learned from this farm. It's something that I'll carry for the rest of my life. I am honored. So this is how the place looks like. This is how people are busy working, making sure everything is in order. So if you have never learned before about how palm oil is made locally, most definitely you have learned from here. I hope you have also learned something the way I've learned, and I've enjoyed myself, really enjoyed myself doing this video because I've also learned a lot. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I always say kindly subscribe, like the video, give it a like, and leave a sweet comment down below. And I would like to say bye for now. See you on the next video. Thank you.